If you are a pastor in Nigeria, listen. Visions, revelations does not build any nation. God will tell me, I see this about Jonathan, I see this about Obi, this is what will happen in 2027. It can never build Nigeria. All this revelation you people are seeing, or all these visions you claim to be seeing, it is still working in Nigeria because Nigeria is not yet ready to be developed. I promise you this. The day Nigeria attain 20% development, all of you pastors when I go find work. You will get back to work. Many of you are supposed to be bricklayers. Many of you are plumbers. Many of you are PVC and POP are supposed to fix. Many of you pastors are supposed to be electricians. But because you saw a population of gullibility, ignorant people, you tapped into it and you started seeing visions. You started seeing revelations. You started saying that once you sleep, it's either you go drink tea with God or you go chop with God, or God, you and God, they sleep for the same bed, or as you do whatever you are doing, God appear before you. All these things is because Nigeria is not working. Nigeria pastor, listen to me. Any day when Nigeria start to work, many of your churches will not function. You know this. All of you pastors are major contributors of why Nigeria is not moving nowhere, because you pack the brace of Nigerians, making them feel that once they believe in God, or somehow they are inside the church, that is where their breakthrough or their sanctification or their whatever, the chains of poverty, that is where everything will break. While you know that everything where you talk, not only for La La Land did it happen, it does not happen in reality. Realistically, nothing like that. If you are a pastor in Nigeria, a prophet, or a servant of God, respect yourself. The problem of Nigeria is not spiritual, has never been spiritual before. Come 2025, 2026, 2027, Aro should end in 2024. Stop attributing the problems of Nigeria to spirituality. God said, God told me, may it end for 2024. Nigeria does not have spiritual problem. Nigeria problem is pure handmade. Man-made problem. Now human being use their hand to cause the problem of Nigeria. God told me. God said this about Obi. God said this about Jonathan. God said this about Atiku. May it end for 2024. I don't know now 2025. May that one color end for 2024. One Nigerian prophet said God told him something about Jonathan, about Obi, Atiku. And we want to listen to what he said God said, and we'll know how to dissect it. What God told him, we want to check what he said God said. There is a rumor that Jonathan wants to contest in 2027. They want to push Jonathan to contest for Nigeria presidency. So this rumor, we don't know whether it is true or not. But let us even hear what the pastor, let us hear what this pastor said God told him about 2027.
God bless you, viewers all over the world. Senior Prophet Elijah Bamidele Luholo is my name. Quickly, I want to wish you Merry Christmas, wherever you are going to watch this video from. Today date is 22nd of December 2024. There is an important message the Lord has given to me to pass to the nation. Remember, the Bible says that when the wicked is on the throne, the people weep, the people cry. But when the righteous is on the throne, the people are happy. So our prayer is for God to give us a good leader, for God to help our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to be able to help Nigeria and to listen to the cry of ordinary Nigeria. The country is not funny. Things are not working the way it should be right now. But that does not mean that we will not keep speaking as prophet. I'm a prophet sent to this generation, sent to this nation. So whatever happened in this country is my concern. I want the best for my country. I want Nigeria to be a country that even Americans will be coming here and imitate us to do what God is doing in Nigeria. So therefore, because of this, the Lord has been giving me messages for some people. The same way God spoke to me in 2019 concerning President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, 2020, 21, 22, 23. The same way God is speaking to me now. It's unfortunate that we're in a generation, in a dispensation where a prophet will speak and the people will not listen. So please, this is a message to President Goodluck Jonathan, the former president of Nigeria. The Lord said I should tell you not to contest for anything again in Nigeria. Don't contest for presidency because it's not going to work. I saw darkness everywhere. So you coming out to say you want to contest, it will not work. I am only speaking as a prophet. I don't know you in person. I don't have any business with you. But God is telling me that some group of governors and I are warming up now to push you outside. They are not going to push you outside because they want you, because they love you. They are pushing you. They want to push you outside because of their selfish interest. God said you should not allow yourself, President Goodluck Jonathan. God said you should not allow yourself to be used by some certain demonic governors. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Rather, join hand with those that you thought that God have anointed to help the nation. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying his best. He's doing the best that he can do. But the country still needs better things. All right? We need better things than where we are now. You can see what is happening in the nation. People, life has been lost because of food, because of little change, 5,000 naira. A lot of people have lost their life. So for this reason, I want everybody to come together. God said we should come together and pray for the country, pray for federal government of Nigeria. So former President Goodluck Jonathan, the Lord said to you, don't contest, no matter the pressure, do not contest. Don't let anybody push you. Don't let anybody push you. Not even your wife to push you to go and contest. This was how I spoke to Vice President Yemi Osibanjo. I told him that God said he should not contest because everywhere around him was blank. He never listened to me. He went to contest. You saw the disgrace he brought upon himself. So the same thing God is telling you now, that thinking to contest, people are telling you you can go and contest. What happened in Ghana will happen in Nigeria is a lie. Okay? Okay, now, Mr. Peter Obi, your message still came again. The Lord said you should team up, bring yourself down. Don't let anybody force you or deceive you again. If you miss 2027, you will never have opportunity to go to Aso Rock again for life. So God said he should tell you, bring yourself down. The Northerners as a whole, their mind is out of where every other person is. Okay? So the person I am seeing the Northerner following now is Abubakar Atiku. Okay? Excellency Abubakar Atiku, I don't know him, I'm only speaking as a prophet. Peter Obi, go to him. Both of you should team up together and see what God will do in your life in 2027.
You have heard what the prophet have to say about Jonathan, Obi, Atiku, and the Tinubu. Prophet, let us take what you said God said. Let us take it one after the other. The vision or the revelation, what you say God, the message God passed to you to send it to Nigerians, or even the Jonathan that you are referring to. You said God told you. And I put it to you, prophet, God did not say anything. Let us be clear on that. Take responsibility of what you said. Or where you Chineke Warago. You don't want Jonathan to contest in 2027. Take that responsibility. That is your comment. That is your statement. It's not coming from the mouth of God. Because God did not say nothing. And you know it. Okay. Your advice to Goodluck Jonathan is okay. There is no need, Jonathan. I don't see the reason why Jonathan should contest in 2027. Because Jonathan contesting is just like cutting the vote of Peter Obi. So it's a good advice. Marvelous advice. Beautiful advice from you, prophet. But you see the one where you say, now God will tell you, may you tell Jonathan, now lie. God will not tell you anything. I believe we must have been, I have cleared you on that part. Fine. Let's go to number 2. You said Tinubu is trying his best. Sorry, Tinubu is not trying his best. And I see the way you are trying to whitewash the whole thing. Whether you are scared of calling a spade a spade. I see the way you are trying to, like, you are not comfortable in speaking the truth. You know Tinubu is not even trying anything. Somebody will have to make an attempt before he tries his best. Tinubu is not trying his best. He's not making an attempt. He's not doing anything. So I believe we're also clear on that. This is just me telling people or telling the world that it is not good for us to come out to call black white when we know, when the truth is staring at us like it's crystal clear that what you just said is all lies. Number 3, you said God said we should pray for federal government. Prophets, God did not say we should pray for Nigeria government. Because the problem or the solution of Nigeria does not lie in prayers. In the Bible, in the Old Testament, when the children of Israelites were trapped in Egypt, what did God tell Moses to do? God told Moses to tell Pharaoh to let my people go. Failing to let the children of Israelites go, that is how he now caused plague in Egypt. That made even the first son or the first child of every Egyptian to die at that time. There is nothing God did not give Moses so that he can break Pharaoh to allow the children of Israelites to live because they were in captive. There was never a time God said, since the children of Israelites are suffering in Egypt, you people should hold a crusade, you people should do fasting and prayer, gather together, pray, so that the heart of Pharaoh, the hardened heart of Pharaoh can be softened. God used action. Now action God used. Even when he reached to divide the Red Sea, it is still God that told Moses, what are you holding? Strike that thing for water, make that water divide into two, so that the children of Israelites can reach their promised land. God will never say conduct any prayer and fasting section. It's all action. So for that part again, God did not say you should pray, that we should pray for Nigeria government. Because I asked Una, the prayer not the tire Una. You want to pray for Tinubu and to also pray for Nigeria government. Since that you have prayed for Nigeria government, where is the answer to your prayer? I mean, God doesn't answer prayer. Let us go to number 4. And you said, you told Osibanjo not to contest. And because Osibanjo did not listen, that was why Osibanjo was disgraced and everything that happened, Pastor, no be true. The establishment have already made it that the highest bidder takes the lion's share. Whatever happened to Osibanjo is well predicted, just like football. What thing you they do now prediction, you are not giving vision. It's very simple to predict Nigeria, you don't know. So you say that I told Osibanjo not to contest. Tinubu handed over Osibanjo to Buhari so that he will be his vice. After Buhari finished, it's not today. Tinubu began hashing the intention of becoming Nigeria president. It is his long-term ambition, I want you to understand. That was why they did everything possible to even chase Jonathan away and waited for Buhari to finish so that he can, it's like turn by turn. It's a company. After you finish, I move. That is what Nigeria is. So, I don't know what happened, but Osibanjo Shah contested and Tinubu felt betrayed. Why will my boy that I made the vice president, why will he now contest alongside with me? Be like say, you know, they fear in elders. Osibanjo contested and Tinubu felt bad. Tinubu had money to do whatever he is doing. You didn't hear that they paid delegates millions of dollars? Who told you that Tinubu was supposed to win that APC presidential primaries when they were doing their primaries? But Tinubu won. What happened? Money changed hands. So for you to say, I told Osibanjo gets dollars to spend? Pastor, you should know politics, understand politics. Remove politics and politics and spirituality. Nigerian politics and Bible with church and God, they are not the same thing. These are two parallel lines. Stop contradicting them. Stop putting them together. Divide them. Divide the chaff from the wheat. Divide the chaff from the wheat. Nigeria politics is Nigeria politics. Church and spirituality is church and spirituality. So don't come to bring in politics inside spiritual things. Osibanjo don't have money to spend. Nigeria election is you get money, you get dollars to spend, you have billions to spend. That was how Tinubu managed to win the primaries. So Osibanjo was not disgraced because it is well permutated. The permutation was very clear that he was not going to win because the dollars when they move around that time with Ghana must go. Go and get your facts, Mr. Prophet. So having said that, which other thing did you say? You said Peter Obi should bring himself down and collabo with Atiku because the mind of the Northerners are with Atiku. Pastor, prophet, if you are insinuating that the P2B should come down to be vice, to deputize Atiku, like make P2B come be deputy for Atiku because the Northerners, millions of them go vote for Atiku. Sorry. If Obi the camp, if Obi step down for Atiku, become Atiku vice, no only Northerners go vote for Obi. Obi is not desperate to be Nigeria president to the extent that Atiku Abubakar he go be in vice. Should get size, should get levels. Inside P2B and Atiku Abubakar, who get levels past, who have the acceptance of the youth, who are the people voting? Are they not the youth? Is it not the youth that voted in the last election? So with all the shake away Tinubu they show una, Atiku pursue the person when you pursue, bring Buhari, let Tinubu come take over. Then you want us to compensate Atiku with making Atiku the president of Nigeria. Now so desperate way Northerners there for presidency. So you want to use Atiku, you want to use P2B to get Atiku into Aso Rock, where the hungry am since. It will not happen. Instead of that to happen, Obi will not contest in 2027. Let Atiku Abubakar go and dig it with Tinubu. It's as simple as ABC. So, Pastor, this your prophet and this your vision is not visioning. This your prophecy is not prophesying. You know they enter. It did not work. If you just want to say, maybe I sleep, dream, come out and this is my dream. Now, wait tonight. If you dream, say you dream. Don't say you were in, God told you, because you cannot tell us this is the location. This is how it happened, because this is what you people always say. The other time they said, God told me Atiku will be Nigeria president. God told me Atiku will win 2023 election. God told me this one. This is how you people talk in 2023. God told me. At the end of the day, what happened? Can you just stop using God to play politics? Let's face these people. Let us face them. If you are willing and ready to face the Nigerian politicians, let us unanimously face them. But you see that spirituality, where would they add? We will not go follow for that one. Nigeria problem is simply man-made, and we should tackle it the way it is. They don't read Bible for Nigeria problem, because Bible no go solve them. Nothing go solve them apart from that. People as a human beings in Nigeria will have to make the change happen. They know the channels, how they can make it happen. Now, just because they never did ready to make it happen. So for Jonathan not contesting, that is his cup of tea. He's a citizen of Nigeria. The last time I checked, it is within his constitutional right to vote and be voted for. If you say he wants to contest, that's his business. But I know very well that once he contests, Obi vote don't divide. That's our part. Atiku Abubakar, you no go use P2B, make Atiku Nigeria president. For Tinubu is doing bad. Tinubu is not even trying. That's the worst president Nigeria has ever had. Since 1960, it got our independence. She got our independence. That is it. So please, let us stop saying God said. God did not say anything. All you Nigerian pastors, because we don't need a pin. Use the thread. We don't pin on una. Pin your mouth. 2027 is going to be a serious business, God's willing. Inshallah, Moropandugu. 2027 is going to be a serious business. So, that's your mouth of God, this one, God, you dream, you wake up, hey, so be. Use a needle and needle your mouth. Like, shut the crap, shut your mouth. We don't need that prophecy. We need action. It's as simple as that, because prophecy and vision has never helped us. Not be a prophecy, then use the run America. Now action. You pastors and reverend fathers and prophets or whatever you call, respect yourselves. I beg, we don't need a prophecy. Leave the things of God to be the things of God, and leave politics. Let us face it squarely. And that is where I rest my case. This is where I rest my case, and thank you all for watching.